How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Toy Table. I am your host, Steve, and we're going to do a little bit of a different video here. Yet another show and tell of cards, and this one's a special one for me, as this was in my parents' basement, and it's labeled Steven Sports Cards, and yeah, it brought back a lot of memories going through these cards, and one of those was full, and it's kind of bittersweet because I'm gonna alter this collection here and kind of put it together in a little bit of a, more orderly fashion, if you will, shoebox some things. But I definitely did find some gold and some really, really nice cards. We'll start off with some of the highlights here and some of the lowlights. And basically, the reason why I guess I'm not in a race against time, but it's only a matter of time before something bad happens. And a lot of these cards were just loose in that box and the storage crate. And unfortunately, well, I'd like to get some of these cards graded, the ones that are still, I guess, in tip-top shape. I saved this one as much as I could, but this guy here, believe it or not, Muhammad Ali Gold, was sitting on the very bottom of that box, right over there. No sleeves, nothing, for years and years and years. And this was actually on the bottom of the basement floor, just sitting. And it's in fairly good condition, except it's got one little, I don't know whether it's going to come up there. There it is. Card kind of peeling off the back there. Otherwise, corners look good. Everything looks pretty solid. So that was a good find to start. Unfortunately, it looks like it's a little more damaged for wear than going to be a 10. Another kind of one that was just loose, and sometimes the pill cases come. This one's not much of a big deal, but Chipper Jones, bent corner, going to be part of my damaged goods. In my ROKs, I feel like I'm going to send, a package of cards that are just iconic cards, good cards, and well, this one actually looks pretty good for being kind of fired around. I mean to sleeve that one up, and whether I grade that one or not, but Dave Winfield, he made an impact on the Jays there. We got a Frank Thomas in a pretty good shape here. And then Mike Piazza, another one just floating around in the box. Yeah, so we got tons of stuff here to do and to look at. Top loaders. I was sleeving and top loadering back in the day as well. Let me just fix this camera a little better. I'm totally out of room on this desk or this table. We always have the toy table involved in this series. I've been finding a lot of this is not really going to work, is it? That's not so bad. Pure Turgeon. I've been finding a lot of these limited edition cards, and you'll see some of them, the emblem starts to peel off. So this one's in pretty good shape. Pure Turgeon, he was a good player. So that came just like that. Then I think this is going to be my best one of the three. It was just starting to come out, and I should take this out of here and sleeve it up. But yes, we got the Michael Jordan Upper Deck Baseball, I guess is rookie. As far as baseball goes, where did my sleeves? I got one here. I'll try to do it ever so gingerly. And there it is. Safe at last. Looking pretty good there, MJ. I found 3 or 4 of them in this box. We'll get to them. I haven't done any. I know this one's been a hot card lately. Not sure what it's going for currently. And if this video ends at any time, hopefully I notice before I just keep blabbering. But yeah, we'll just keep it going. already 5 minutes into it. Got a Marcus Naslin, freshman phenom. Eiserman, my favorite player. I'm kind of undecided. It's going to be easy for me to fill 150 cards to get graded, but I want to do like say 75 that, you know, are kind of iconic to me, and then 75 I don't really mind getting rid of or selling to try to pay for to get more cards graded, as I would like to kind of, the idea of just say getting this one slab so it's done, you know. Whatever grade it gets, it gets. I did try to keep a lot of my cards pretty mint. And yeah, this was, you know, I put these in the top loaders maybe 1997 or so. Who knows when I did it, but definitely pre-2000. Here we got another Muhammad Ali. I haven't done the research. 1991 KO cards. And it's the highlight. Here's a trivia question for you. Do you know which state this fight happened? It's kind of an off-the-map state, and arguably, I wonder whether it was the last biggest sporting event it's ever seen. Another hologram. You can't go wrong, I don't think, with Muhammad Ali. Which this is this one. Oh, this is Holyfield Foreman. I don't remember these cards at all. I was kind of surprised to find them. Chris Osgood. Me being a Red Wings fan, that's why it hit the thing. The top loader, we got Wayne Gretzky. Some kind of I gotta put it down a little bit, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Some kind of insert card. Got an early Paul Coffey here. Cut pretty good. Opeachy, and that is a 1984. Paul Coffey. Little ding on this on the bottom there. Alexander Daigle. I never realized he played so long in the league, but obviously didn't pan out as much of a #1 pick as he should have or could have been. We got Steve Eiserman. Back then, the expansion rules, like the Senators were at such a disadvantage for what they were allowed to pick off the other teams, that any #1 draft pick or any pick would have bit the dust. And I got this one here. I remember getting this autograph, Olin Nolan, and this was basically right when he was fresh in the league. Totally remember one of our first card shows we ever went, and this is pretty much the first set I remember really trying to collect. We got a Mario Lemieux. You can never go wrong with a Mario. Now I don't remember getting this one autographed, but Kent Baumgartner. I struggled to find where the name was. It's in here, and because I couldn't really read that autograph, and it doesn't even say his name on the back. So kind of an interesting card. We got a couple more Lemieux from the Leaf. I actually have, I think I mentioned it in another video I did where I found a big pile of Leaf. I remember putting it in a binder, and I have the binder on hand. Pavel Bure. And on the card's not tarnished, although I do see a little bit of a bump in the corner there. I'm very picky. So we got a Ron Hextall, Opeachy. Gotta love that stash. And that's a 1987. And then here we go. We got another Michael Jordan here. This one here, corner looks like it's okay, but it looks like it's been dinged. And let's save it. They really do just fly out if they don't have the sleeve. Oh, another cool thing that came out of here. Sleeves haven't really changed in price, but there you go. Ultra Pro sleeves from way back in the day. And $1.25. Otherwise, they come in these now, and in a big thing like this. I gotta go get some more. So it's kind of sad. The reason why, if you're still here watching, I really appreciate you guys. Sorry for not making videos, but you know, we've just been kind of out of the loop, and it's no excuse. But my mom, she's actually not in very good shape, and it's not because of COVID, but just she's not a very. She's had lots of health issues for a long time, and they're really starting to catch up. And unfortunately, on Mother's Day, she went into the hospital and is now switched to a rehabilitation hospital, but still can't go see her. But she was the patriarch of all these cards. My dad went out and collected them, but she was the one that, and we used to kind of do card shows and that. And this one here looks like it's had a better day at the corner there, and a little chipping on the top, but let's take it out and sleeve it anyways. I'm not sure whether I posted that video or not. Maybe I'll have to do it again, but in the last month or so, I've been really deep diving into my parents' basement, including my own, and recapturing some of these cards, because I've been watching your guys' video, and I'm like, yeah, videos, and I'm like, I got cards, boys. I got that card. I know I got that. And I know they're in pretty good shape, but I knew that a lot of them were just not thrown away haphazardly, but like, you know, we'll get into it here. A big huge stack of this was just sitting in here and like just mangled from moving and stuff, but I did save some good ones. And whoop. All right, so this was another one that was just in the wild. You got a Chippa Jones upper deck. It looks pretty good. I kind of had to just kind of flatten that corner there, but otherwise looking good. Good cut on it. I've noticed that the sides wear on those upper decks. A couple more early Eric Lindros upper deck, and that is 91-92 Team Canada, and I think that's the French. I think the red numbers were the French. I'll have to do some more research on that. Lots of research to do. So that's those ones. Those were all mostly already top loaded. What do we got over here? We got a Joe Carter. I would definitely get that graded. And I've noticed in some of his cards that I've looked up on PSA. I guess definitely not a collector's choice. Here we go. We get Looney Tunes, but not a lot of guys sent his cards in to get graded. To Dikembe Mutombo. I remember he was a big chase card back in the day. We were opening up packs looking for that guy. And then my favorite player growing up before he got traded, and then he couldn't be my favorite player anymore, but George Bell. And I'm only talking when I was like 3 or 4. I think he wore number 17, and that was my favorite number because my birthday is the 17th of August. So some random Lucy's. No, we don't have to go through that just yet. I used to. So, you know, kids collecting, right, and trying to save stuff because you don't have enough sleeves. Well, this is that thick because these cards have been sitting in there forever, for years and years. So we got the No Hit Club, Fernando Venezuela. I got a new respect for that guy because I got MLB The Show, and I can't hit him. And you guys out there have that game, let me know. Maybe we'll set up a game. So we got Nolan Ryan, another Fernando, all these no-hit clubs. Terry Mulholland, Perez, and another Fernando. So, kind of interesting that I that's what I used to do sometimes. Just jam them in there. Yeah, what are we gonna loose cards over there? Oh, here's one that I haven't looked up, or I haven't even done this, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get them back in. We'll see. But so back in the day at school, there used to be Scholastic, and I used to buy cards with books, or cards. I think that's where these would have came from. But even then, in the 90s, they just seemed to have just like, random cards and random printers making cards. And so I'll flip it over on the back here in a second and show you. I don't think I've ever even looked at these. I don't remember. The pictures on them don't ring a bell. And still very early. He's not even on the White Sox yet. And then it doesn't even have a manufacturer. I got some more kind of that stuff, kind of like the Scholastic sets with like no. But anyways, yeah, going back to my mom, I'll have to show you how she sold commons out of monster boxes, set fillers, and she would go in and I can't even get them in the sleeve, ding them up. I'll do that off camera. She'd go through the Beckett and find all the cards that were worth 10 and 15 cents, and she would write little price tags on all the sleeves. And yeah, so I took home one of those monster boxes and opened it up, and I kind of got a good chuckle out of it. So that 93 Classic, in case you're wondering how I did on that, I think I did fairly well for how they were left for me to find and uncover. And when I picked up the box in my basement, I could hear cards moving, and I'm like, no, I didn't even move it. All right, so I kind of gently put it in the car and did the slow drive home. So I don't think Tony Kukoc, I remember him on the Bulls, so I kind of took him. I don't think this was the year for Shaq. I haven't looked up that, but Alonzo Mourning, Anthony Hardaway, Christian Laettner, Anthony Hardaway, another, and then now we get into the good stuff here. Most of these look pretty good. The reason why I'm tilting it up is because there's one that, like, it's not bent, but you could tell something heavier was on it, and it could be that one there. But the Chris Webber, I'm not sure whether I still have it on the screen, but the PSA 10, guys are just trying to get a ton of money for it. I don't really be able to see that, but $400 Canadian for a number one PSA 10 or PSA 10, 131 population gem mint. So I don't have any love affinity for Chris Webber whatsoever. So these would be on the list of cards to get graded to pay for more cards. That's signed, $400. Here's a PSA 7 trying to fetch $78, a 965. So anyhow, I'm curious just to send all 5 of these in just to see the different grades on them. Most of the corners are all pretty good. that I remember. There was just the one that had something on it, and they were a little bit bent, but like just a little kind of curved, like not gonna stack so flat, but not creased. So hopefully the top loaders will flatten them out a bit. Okay, where are we gonna go next? We still got lots of stuff to show you. We got stickers. I miss getting the stickers. If cards came with stickers these days, I would definitely let Ken do these. And who knows whether are these any worth anything or not. I don't know, but I kept them. There's only so many things I could stick, and I liked when I got the four, the little ones. Yeah, see there. You just gotta keep the. And what year was the first night game played at Wrigley Field? Wow, 1988. Didn't know that. The trivia is cool. I'll have to brush up on that because I don't know all the answers. I don't know them. So here's another little set, 1 to 22, 1993. Got to do some more research on it to see whether it even goes up to 22. But I'm not going to take them out. I took them out once. All the stars are there, and you can see it. They're just mint, and I don't want to screw up the mintness. The mintness. That's such a word. We still recording? Yeah, we are. We are indeed. Where am I going next? Every kid loved getting the puzzle pieces, and I definitely kept the puzzle pieces. So we got puzzle pieces here. And then I do remember, and it's funny, another box and another, I think I got the card behind the screen there, but in a box I was going through downstairs off camera, there was, a hobby box, if you will, of cards, right? And I had all the the empty cards of the puzzles, and I was like, yeah, I totally remember, making the puzzle. And in that puzzle, or in that mishmash, let me see where I can find it. I found this. And if you like Marvel, hold on to your buns. Where did it go? Here it is. I found this bad boy just sitting, doing nothing. There's only, I looked in the PSA records, my notebook. Very, very few have even been graded. And I don't think I'm going to get the 10 because the one back top corner there is like, if I can see it dinged up, they're going to see it, right? So unless they want to, belly out a 10 for something I can see that's, kind of dinged up. Anyways, getting not off topic here, but where's that, where is it? Bear with me here, guys. I thought I wrote it down. Oh, there it is. Spider-Man, Hobgoblin. Only 3 PSA 10s. 113 graded 29s. So I think I should be able to get a 9. There's not even a fingerprint on it, to my knowledge. But and so anyways, I have a shoebox full of it downstairs with the Stan Lees that are waiting sleeves. But it's just one of those cases I don't want to take them out because I'm nervous, but stick around to the end of the video here, and we'll get some more Marvel going. So another thing I used to do as a kid is I used to save. I'm a collector. I used to save packs, empty packs, and these ones I remember, the stickers. If you saved so many packs and sent it to Panini, they would give you something. And so, you know, we would save it, and I can only imagine being the guy at Panini getting all these empty packages and having to count ripped up pieces of paper to make sure there was enough to get the prize, if you will. You got Upper Deck Series 2. I remember some of the Upper Decks. These ones, they had a tear thing to go down the side. Topps Hook. 8 glossies and 1 sticker. I did find some of those loose. Hockey Premier. We've got a locker box. High roller. And McDonald's. That is from, does it say? 1993. Got quite a few of these. Oh, there's something new. 92, 93 Upper Deck Hockey. We got 93, 94 Upper Deck Basketball. Top Stadium Club Hockey. And my parents were the best. We collected it all. Well, they liked it too. But and the thing is, they kept it all. And God love my mom. She definitely was not one of those moms that would throw out our stuff because we were moving or whatever. She packed it out. The one thing that we did throw out, and just through my dad's acquaintances and stuff, at Christmas time back in the day, your clients would give you a bottle of booze or a bottle of wine. Well, the one time we moved, I came home from school and the house smelled like a distillery. My mom had, I'd like to find these cards wherever they are. Anyway, she poured out, I don't know how many bottles of booze into the sink, and it was so much it smelled like a distillery. I remember these packs quite well. I think these ones were the ones with the tear side. That's why I got in there like that. I knew there was one of them. Leaf. What else we got in here that's interesting? More hockey. So in lieu of this, and what I was finding, I guess, in the other boxes, I knew that there had to be more. So before I really send anything in, although I got way more cards than 150 cards to send in that I think are going to nail a 10 or be worth getting graded, or that I just want graded, I'm going to see how much of the basement I can get through, so I can have a good scope of what we got, and where we go from there. Oh, there's cards in here. McDonald's All-Stars. Different type of pack, and it is open. And not too bad. It doesn't say the year once again. I think these were the first years they had, 1991. So we got a Patrick Waugh, a Darren Turcotte, and a Pat LaFontaine. So they weren't hurting anybody in there. Let's just put them back in. I really don't think I gotta do some more research on the McDonald's cards themselves, but I don't think they fetch a whole lot of value. unless you get the super rares. Here's another one with some cards. We got a Mike Vernon, Calgary Flame, I think then, and then you got traded just 2 cards in here. Vincent Danfus. And then he was a Red Wing, Mr. Michael Vernon. We got some more here. Pacific. Oh, these cards. These cards would be interesting to find. So we were in Florida in the storm of the century. If you guys were alive, March 92 or 93, during March break, Florida and the whole eastern seaboard. Florida got a big, huge rainstorm, swells, everything, waves, and up north they got major snow. So we were kind of stuck in our hotel room, kind of doing nothing, and lo and behold, my dad, the Pickwick across the street, and these aren't even the cards that we were supposed to find. Oh no, I think they are, but we went and bought like 1,000,000 of these packs at 25 cents each, and as we would just open them and open them and open them, and then we bought all of them out of there, and then we went to the next Pickwick and shelled out for some more. So it's just all Nolan Ryan, I guess, eh? So that really doesn't, I don't think, help out the value of cards. It's not all about the value, I get it, but it seems like it's gone that way. So kind of neat to find that, as I remember where and when, and there should be a ton more of this stuff. And when I find it, I will keep you updated. Alright, what else we got here? 92 Fleer, nothing in there. And then, you know, it was even saying hobby boxes back then. We got Score, 1994 Score, Fleer, Score, top of the morning to you. Another interesting thing here that I see is I was a Magic fan, as you can see by the thing. I totally remember keeping 1 pack, and these were the cheap ones back in the day, Fallen Empires. You're looking for a breeding pit out of here. I think that's the only, there may have been another good card to play out of there, but breeding pit was a black, something flying trample, 7/7 flying trample, and, or no, that was Lord of the Pit. But breeding pit, it would give you a whole bunch of 1/1 characters, I think. And so yeah, we got, what's this? 94 Hockey Prospects. Oh, this is like opening up a pack. John Cook, Matt Robbins. I can't say we have a ton of this. Jerome Bouchard, Martin Lapointe. He was a good player. Not sure. Don't think I remember seeing him. St. John's Maple Leafs. They used to play out in Newfoundland. Imagine that, eh? And then, oh, we got some stickage. And then, Vizhnevsky Kozlov. Vizhnevsky. Yeah, and I've been watching your guys' videos on and off as you guys make them, and I comment whenever I do, unless I'm kind of puttering around my basement. So back in the day, this was when cards were kind of cheaper, but this still seemed like a stretch. $2 for a booster pack back in the day. And I couldn't tell you anything about this set. This was a little bit later. I was a revised and unlimited player, and then there was a time where I kind of got back into it a little bit, but didn't really buy too many of the cards. So that was kind of neat to find all this old garbage. Gold, Jerry, gold. Hopefully those Chris Webbers can hold up. Where are we going next, Bob? These ones, fortunately, were just kind of left, but they were left in the wild in the box, but they held up, man. But I did look through them, and not really much anything there of notoriety. Now that I look over here, I meant to show you this, guys, when I was talking about those Scholastic cards. Another set of cards that have no manufacturer, but still able to use the NHL thing. I respect the new Don Ross cards and the Panini baseball without those logos. They just don't mean anything to me. I like the logos, so these cards have a little bit more going for it than those Don Rosses. I know Collectorholic, shout out to you. You like your Don Ross. I think I've commented back in the past off and on saying, I just can't get over it. They don't have the logos. So they used to have all these little collector sets. I haven't researched this one, but this would have came out of another Scholastic thing. And I have a mega Scholastic thing downstairs in the basement. 1990 Score Hockey, and the lead card is a Wayne Gretzky, and it's just like so mint. Like, I don't even want to take it out. I'd want to send it to PSA still in the package. So yeah, let's just have a look at these. Go down memory lane. I noticed today that when I was kind of cataloging some of my cards that Mr. Cohen here, not in the Hall of Fame. What do you guys think about that? Should David Cohen be in the Hall of Fame? 5-time World Series champion. And I meant to, I kind of looked it up. It didn't really go through. I just kind of seeing how many guys have won the World Series 5 times, stars or not, that aren't in the Hall of Fame or above. Mike Messina. And of course, he did it with 2 different teams, Barry Larkin, Will Clark, Jose Canseco. He won with the Jays, a cup of coffee with the Jays, put us over the edge. And then he went on to Barry Bonds. Then he went on to New York and won 4 there. So I don't know what it would take to get in the Hall of Fame. I guess he was only on the ballot 1 year, if I remember correctly. And he didn't get the votes, and that was it. So anyways, those are those. 90 cards in it. Seem to be. Oh, some guy who just races down my street. It's not supposed to be a fast street at all. Like, we live at a 4-corner stop, and like, obviously they're not stopping, but it's like, obviously you didn't stop because there's no chance that you could have gained that much speed that quickly. I jiggled the mouse again. So here's kind of a neat thing. They used to have Gillette series cards. Of course, we had to have those. Oh, I didn't look through this one. This is a new territory here. We are looking at these together. SP. Is this what we're looking for? The Jeter? Would this be the year of Jeter? Kevin Stocker. So if there's this, there must be some more SP baseball in my parents' basement. I've pretty much nailed down all the cards in my basement, but to say there's a lot more, that's an understatement in my parents, but I am getting through it. Dwight Gooden, Chris Sabo, he always wore those. Oh dear. Hold on, let me just turn Is this way better, you think? Hopefully you guys can see this. That's why they were rattling around. Lenny, and that's Dave Hollins. Brett Butler. Albert Bell. Bad boy of baseball at one point. Mike Lansing. That guy was, I swear I have a ton of Mike Lansing. Eric Young. Blue Jays prospect. Let's put him over there. I don't know who he was. And then there we go. We got Manny Ramirez. Let's put that over there. That's pretty mint there. Kevin Brown. That guy had a good career. I always thought he looked like Nolan Ryan. Carlos Martinez. As far as seeing him on a card whenever he'd come up. Trevor Hoffman. Let's leave that guy up. Steve Farr. Jeff Montgomery. And another Trevor Hoffman. Let's leave that one up. Okay. Sounds good. Nice little find. And the cards just keep coming, guys. Cards just keep coming. Hopefully I'll speed it up a little bit because I get a feeling that not my time is going to be up at the Eddie Belfour, Jerry Roenick, Sergei Fedorov, Joe Sakic. These are all looking pretty good for being black bordered cards. That one's cut a little low. Grant Fuhrer. They all seem to be right down there at the bottom. Not sure whether that's the way they were or not. I tend to go to not YouTube, but eBay to look at someone trying to sell a 10. And I'm really looking in Patrick. Wow, nice looking card. So anyways, those are those. Good names in there. And for your viewing pleasure, I've already kind of looked through these. I don't remember. I guess I should remember these, as I said. I remember cracking a lot of those side zip packs. Haven't come across the mass amounts of what we used to have of them, but it's the 93 football. Lawrence Taylor, Barry's Best, and another just whack load of cards just sitting in the wild in those boxes. So those were the two good ones out of there. Alright, what do we got here? Gingerly put those there. Nothing really came good out of here. Some more tops. Another pill case. As a collectorholic like this, I collected and kept everything. We got the 92 official schedule. Labatt Blue Jays baseball is on the air. Have a look at tickets. $17.50 for gold. Why doesn't it say the... Where's gold? In the outfield? Oh. Yeah, back in the day, you could sit $17.50. $20, less than $20. $4 up there. Reds 10. How could you not bring your whole family to the ball game back then? And I think I do remember that the I felt bad because the ice cream sometimes cost more than the tickets. I'd have to look up to see what a lower bowl Blue Jays ticket goes for these days. I saved this as a surprise. 1991 Arena Hockey Draft Pick set. Whoops. That's never come off there before. I haven't looked in here. Oh, these cards. I remember. They're all in like suits. And again, like back in the early 90s, they were just, anybody and everybody was just making cards. Pat Falloon, one of the first Sharks. Scott Niedermeyer, that's kind of neat. These are Arena Holograms Inc., a Tuxedo exclusive edition. I guess technically these guys may not have been NHLers. Peter Forsberg. A little bit of sticking. They've never really, I don't remember taking them out of the box. Is it peeling the card? No, I think that's just something on a suit. Anyways, it takes too long to peel those things apart. I don't really want to do it. I got the Vegas Golden Knights game going on, 4-2 currently. Almost done the third. 15 minutes left. I guess they're not almost done, but you know. Okay. Okay, here we go. So put those bad boys away. And yeah, I don't know why, but back in the day, I put a price, $10 for a full set of Pro Set Platinum, and I don't think they've really risen. But it's minty, and there it is to $150. I think this is the only way to keep these cards flat. I'll give you another example. Oh, they haven't. Where'd those other ones go? I'll find them. But like, basically, if they're not in a top loader, they're all like this, or even worse, like what? Okay, what are we gonna do next? Yeah, I don't even know why one day I decided, I was just seeing to see how valuable my collection was, I guess, and I put price tags on it. Not that I'd ever sell them. But here's a nice piece of juice right here. We got most of the set, if not all, but we got the 50-point club and full set, all mint. I took them out just for a second, but I put them back in because through this I haven't really ripped apart too many sets, but we do got the Shaq and the Michael Jordan 50-point club. I got to see what else is in between those ranges of cards. But then we also have another one, and this kind of makes sense because in another one of my videos I did, or in another search box, I came across basically similar fashioned Topps basketball cards, just in one of those clear cases there. So in my searches, I expect to find some more. I really do think I got the gold Shaq. I remember pulling it. One of us pulled it in the card collecting room that we used to have. Yeah, let me get over to here and then we'll kind of wrap it up. So, I was big in binders as a kid. Alright, and I've got to gingerly get some of these cards out of here, and we're going to get back to this guy here. And I got to do some more research. But we might leave that until tomorrow because it's getting late, and my kids are going to expect to have their breakfast table back. Alright, so when I was a kid, and I still think these things are really cool. I don't think I ever really did collect the whole set, but if I get the whole set, all PSA 10, like in any one of these baseball heroes, never took the time to read the backs because when I was collecting these, even when I was 10, I wasn't really into reading stuff. You can see some dings either on their way in or prior to making it into these. I remember being so special when I got that one. It didn't even have a player on it. We got Reggie Dax. And then they gave Nolan Ryan a set. And then this did ring bells when I turned the pages. And I was like, yes, this is where some of my stuff is. And my hologram collection. So we've got the Ken Griffey hologram here. There it is. Once again, it's going to take some research. But someone's got to pay some money for that one. Or keep it. It's got to be worth something. We got another one here. Him yawning, I guess, or going to bite on a carrot. And then we flip the page. And we've got some more. So we've got the 30th anniversary Spider-Man thing. Spider-Man. We got the Green Lantern. Mark Messier out of the McDonald's. Those were tough to pull. And we got a Timo Solani thing. And then these were from little coin machines. You'd put a looney or 4 quarters in, and you'd shove them in and pull it out, and then it would come out with like a unfoldable card, and you'd have a random sticker. So those were I like getting those. You'd get those at the Jays games. But then the Jays also had those. I think they still have them. And here's some more of the things. The vending machines with all the packs in. They were all so expensive for nothing, or selling just pure junk wax. So we got the Flash, and then we got Lobo. Don't know who he is. Johnny Stockton. I like holograms. I always did. So there we go. And then some more holograms. We got Swamp Thing, Hawkman, and I got the Captain Marvel. Who's here? That's Ted Williams. And then Hank Aaron, Upper Deck Heroes Baseball. Carlos Delgado. That would have been about when I put this binder together. He was the Cat's Meow. And there's the Cubs. And that is that. So that was definitely a fun find for me this evening. And then so yeah, like there's all those 93 cards. So I pulled out the Chris Webbers, and then let's see what we got in here. Yeah, so we have the Fleer Ultra Hockey. Got most of the set. I'm not going to go through it all, but a set that I never really did finish. But there's a nice Eddie Belfour. Great looking set. It sorted the guys by the teams. Fedorov. I don't even think I have my Eiserman in here. I took it out, I think. Oh, there he is. And then, so we'll put that one back. And yeah, as I said, I definitely stuck stickers. There's the National League one. I forget what's in here. Oh, McDonald's. 93 McDonald's. Oh yeah, and then I got that, and then we got some more interesting things. We got a Steve Eiserman Topps Finest, like that. Wayne Gretzky, I like him. More Eisermans. I'd like to just get a whole PSA lot of Eisermans. And then we got the Leaf Limited, I think that's what they called them. These were the expensive cats, Meow, back in the day. Still a good looking card, they hold up. I think they still have the similar look to them, if I recall, from newer sets. Never did have the full set, but I thought I did have a Wayne Gretzky. There he is. So I'm gonna research that one. Looks in pretty good shape, although I got a little ding there. And then we got some score. Felix Potvin, Solani, Osgood, Brodeur, another Potvin. There he is. Hasek, Waugh. Good goalies back then. That looks like a hologram of some kind. We got some more hollies. Luc Robitaille, Pavel Bure, Hall, Bork, and then Eric Lindros. A Timo rookie, Alexander Dagg, another Timo Solani. Super rookie gold. That's a nice one there. Dougie Gilmore. And then I started to see basketball. I'm like, sweet, basketball, just for how popular it's been. And then the players I decided to put in here, you know, I got Dennis Rodman, which is cool. And there's one that the gold all just flaked off. But yeah, then I would just put I just put random players in here. So I definitely had a lot of fun going through this box. And I've been going through boxes and boxes. Like over here I sifted through those already. And there's more downstairs. And I should show you just the packs. I could make it my own subscription box, guys. There's a nice Robinson. The gold stayed on a little better there, Sean Kemp. And then here we get into just random guys. Not much of a basketball fan back in the day. Scottie Pippen, obviously he's not a random. And then we got some Joe Montañez and another one of these holograms that you feel that are really rare, but I don't think they were too rare. Okay, so how are we gonna close this up without collateral damage? Okay, one more binder, and then we're gonna call her a night. And yeah, pay homage to my mom. That's my mom's writing. And I remember working on this set with her. And, you know, opening up the packs and sorting them out. And then someone in the Toronto area came up with this checklist thing. And I forget which set. I think it was Score Baseball. 800 cards didn't even do the set. And the idea is, when you got a card, you scratched it off. So maybe this is a new goal for me. Now that we have eBay and such, I can go find number 10, 22, 80, 105, and such. And finally finish off this bad boy. I've got the crappy pages. Yeah, these pages are definitely crappy. I could definitely upgrade the pages. They're like these little notches. The corners would always get stuck, and then always just peeping through the top. Drove me nuts. So I don't think I'm going to go through too many of these pages because I don't want them to fall out. You know, and they fall out real easy. And that's just begging for top corner damage. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed, you know, this was my stuff, minus those basketball cards, but that was just a nice find. But this was, you know, my stuff. Even like Pogs there, and now I got my beer. I haven't had a sip in a while. It's gonna get kind of warm. And then we got our, you know, Blue Jays everything. There's the sun. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Bunch of randomness. And I've got to, as I said, it's getting late. I got to get this all put away so the kids can have breakfast in the morning and I guess hide all these things so they don't find them. Anyways, until next time. Maybe next time I'll go through here and I'll give you a little preview of some of the things. And it's more junk wax, guys. Some of the things I have been uncovering. We got a Jeter, another Brett Favre rookie, Chippa. But then I found a second one of these. Bum, bum, bum. That one looks pretty good too. Anyways, guys, as always, thanks for watching the Toy Table. Hopefully we get back to racing soon and finish off that tournament. And anyways, until next time, from the card table and the toy table, keep those tires pumped in racing. I guess keep flipping those commons. Take care, guys. Thanks.